everybody. I'm Lloyd Cavers, and it's a real pleasure for me to be with you today. I get very excited about this time of year because it's an opportunity to meet with student leaders from across the school division. This year is a little different because I can't meet them in person, but nevertheless, I want to congratulate them and wish them all the best. I want also to congratulate their parents for encouraging their children, and for the school staffs for supporting the students, and for the board who continue to value leadership in the school division, particularly student leadership. This is the 20th year that this scholarship has been implemented. It was first awarded in 2001. So that means for 19 years, student leaders have been recognized in Livingstone Range School Division. I think that's about 114 students. So that's something to celebrate when you consider all of the talent and ingenuity and commitment that has taken place over those years. So I just want to once again congratulate the students, wish them all the best in the future, and I hope our paths will cross at some point. Thank you.
J.T. Foster's nominee for the Lloyd Cavers this year is Naomi Jersh. I'm out in the community here in Nanton because our candidate exemplifies a community spirit. Naomi has been with us since grade 7, and throughout her time at J.T. Foster has been not only an exceptional academic student, being on honor roll since grade 7 with distinction since grade 8, but she exemplifies being out in the community. She's a volunteer at her church. She teaches Sunday school. She's a volunteer at her swim club. She helps plan events, our Relay for Life team here at J.T. Foster, as just an example. There's nobody more deserving than Naomi Jersh, and she is our candidate for the Lloyd Cavers.
Hello there, Letty Croskery here. I'm the career practitioner at Willow Creek Composite High School. And along with all of the staff at Willow Creek, it's my pleasure to nominate Daniel Schubach as our grade 12 nominee for the Dr. Lloyd Cavers Award. We recognize that this is a prestigious award given to one Livingstone Range School Division candidate, and we feel confident that we have a very strong nominee for this award. Since Daniel started at our school in grade 7, he has played on just about every team, every sport that we offer, and has been the captain for a couple of those years. He's also maintained a spot on our honor roll and been incredibly active in his volunteer commitment to 4-H since his time in grade 7. He is also busy working with his family cattle operation. Daniel plans to continue his education. He's been accepted at Olds College and the University of Saskatchewan for agriculture management programs. We wish Daniel all the best in his future endeavors, and we hope you enjoy reading about this phenomenal, grounded, and genuine candidate from Willow Creek Composite. Thank you.
Good day, trustees, senior administration, Lloyd Cavers committee, and fellow schools and nominees for the Lloyd Cavers from other schools. It's my pleasure to introduce you to our F.P. Walsh nominee for the Lloyd Cavers Award, Zelwyn Hugo. So Aside from Zelwyn making cameos in important films, Zelwyn is one of the nicest people you'll meet. Zelwyn was nominated largely because of his effect that he has on others through his example and his behaviors. He naturally includes others who may otherwise be left out. He's kind, patient, and mature, as well as hardworking, and COVID-19 has not stopped him from seeking the pursuit of his learning. These traits are contagious. Others who work around Zelwyn and who may otherwise speak inappropriately guard their language out of respect for him and also out of the respect that he gives them in a non-judgmental way. Students who may at times be distracted from work when they work together in groups seem to work harder when they're around Zelwyn. He goes out of his way to check on his peers, and he seems to have a natural sixth sense on when to check on his peers that need a little encouragement or compassion. Zelwyn has been particularly helpful to our exchange students and new international students. He seems to know when they need help with language, and he always reaches out to them to make sure that they understand what they're doing in their schoolwork. Zelwyn's played school sports, volleyball, where he was recognized as the most sportsmanlike player when he played. He was helped with our school grad fundraising. Outside of school, Zelwyn volunteers for a hand-in-hand out-of-school care program, supervising, playing with, and just organizing little rugrats. He also volunteers as a commentator, and altar server for his community church. He always strives to learn from his errors and demonstrates the type of resilience that will help as he strives for his personal excellence, but just as importantly, while he strives to help others achieve their potential. Zelwyn, you go.
Thank you, Mr. Bonnet. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm very pleased to be representing Livingstone School in telling you who our nominee for the Lloyd Kaver Student Leadership Scholarship is, and to introduce Gus Halibert to you. I've known Gus literally his entire life as both a colleague and friend to his parents, as a teacher of his, as the assistant principal, and as the guidance counselor here at Livingstone. What can be said about Gus? So many things. He has always been a big personality in our school. His involvement in extracurricular activities, student leadership, both as president and vice president, his recognizable face at all of our Remembrance Day assemblies, his active participation in sports, particularly football and basketball, where he has won many, many accolades, spirit, sportsmanship, the kinds of things that speak to the character of this fine young man. Of particular note, I would have to mention, was the recognition that he received a few years ago in 2017 as the Junior Citizen of the Year, the Junior Entrepreneur of the Year, for his up and coming agriculture business. So Gus raises chickens and has now expanded that business to include sheep and beef, and has been accepted to my alma mater, the University of Saskatchewan, in the field of agriculture, where we know he will make a very big dent and become a very big piece of that faculty, and in the field of agriculture too, of course. Gus's involvement in 4-H has been commendable. Volunteer craziness there, lots of highway cleanups, the president of the club, which of course involves organization of people and venues and events and speakers and all kinds of behind the scene things that a lot of people take for granted. And he's also served as treasurer in that club as well. So his knowledge of finances and paying bills and all of that kind of thing just makes for a very broad participant and shows the extent of his involvement in the community. Good luck, Gus. I really hope you get this one, and let's start a Halibert legacy with the Lloyd Kavers Student Leadership Scholarship. Thank you. Hi, Lloyd.
First of all, a huge congratulations to all the nominees receiving this honor from your respective schools. We thank each of you for all the amazing things you have accomplished for your school and communities and wish you much success in all your future endeavors. Now, it's my great honor and pleasure to introduce Zach Rentschler as Matthew Halton High School's grade 12 nominee for the Lloyd Caver Student Leadership Scholarship. Zach is an impressive, exceptional young man with an impressive record bringing after-school science and technology learning to the rural community of Pincher Creek. Under his exemplary leadership as co-founder and president of the Pincher Creek Trailbreakers Youth Club, Zach has led many local initiatives under the club's mission of creating our community's future. He was instrumental in establishing the community's first Maker Center, a place dedicated to all things technology. For the last 2 years, Zach has facilitated weekly drop-in programs for elementary students, where he teaches them about coding and applied computer science. He volunteers once a week at the center with the first Lego League, where he coaches youth in creative problem solving and robotics. While at home, during the pandemic, Zach has been developing an online coding camp for young children this summer, as well as preparing a program and materials for a competitive high school robotics team with equipment he received from a funding application to the Community Foundation. Under Zach's guidance, the Maker Center hosted a one-day energy expo for 90 grade 5 students who learned about electricity and energy efficiency. Most recently, with funding from the corporate sector, the Trailbreakers have constructed 2 home energy auditing kits that citizens can borrow from the public library to improve their home's energy efficiency. A recent successful funding application by Zach allowed the Maker Center to purchase 3D printers, solar panels, and renewable energy kits to expand their energy education programs for grade 5, grade 9, and senior high school students. In recognition of Zach's leadership and entrepreneurial spirit, he received the Youth Entrepreneur of the Year Award at the Annual Awards of Excellence hosted by the Pincher Creek Chamber of Commerce. In the summer of 2018, Zach secured a spot from among thousands of applicants across Canada to become a SHAD Fellow, where he spent the month of July at the University of New Brunswick with other young Canadians learning how to solve complex global challenges. His leadership has been evident throughout his school career. Highlights include the winter clothing drive for the women's shelter he organized in grade 6, and the collection of school supplies for children in Africa on behalf of World Vision in grade 10. He initiated a Friday afternoon games club to give interested students not involved in sports a venue for fun and camaraderie. In the spring of 2018, Zach volunteered over 50 hours directing, filming, and producing a promotional video for the annual Day of the Creek event where students from Pincher Creek schools learn about their local history, culture, and natural environment in a full day of outdoor learning. In addition to his leadership prowess, Zach is consistently the top of his class in all academic subjects, making the honor roll each year at Matthew Halton High School. He has excellent oral and written communication skills through facilitation of meetings, preparing funding proposals, and advocating publicly for more technology-related opportunities for youth in rural communities. As a junior high student, Zach authored articles including photos for a feature on the Kootenai Brown Museum that was published in the local newspaper. He has exceptional time management skills and is remarkable at balancing personal, family, school, volunteer, and part-time work responsibilities. Zach is a well-rounded individual, enjoying the sports of golf, curling, and badminton, and playing the saxophone and piano in his spare time. On the strength of his academic standing and extensive community service, Zach was accepted into the aerospace engineering program at Carleton University in Ottawa. We are proud to present Zach as a worthy candidate for the Lloyd Caver Student Leadership Scholarship and wish him well in the next chapter of life's journey. We can hardly wait to see what he will do next. Good luck, Zach.
Good afternoon. My name is Jill Clapp, and I am the assistant principal here at CCHS High School in Coleman, Alberta. We are very pleased to introduce our nominee for the 2020 Livingstone Range School Division Lord Cavers Scholarship Award, Aidan Douglas. Aidan represents the best of us here at CCHS. He is a political leader, an advocate, and a community servant. He is quick to pursue his passions and disciplined in bringing them to completion. He is a provincially recognized political voice of the residents of the Crow's Nest Pass, and he uses these networks and connections to bring change not only to the students of CCHS, but also his community members. He is an academic and a trusted member of the CCHS student body. It is with great enthusiasm, pride, and warm congratulations that we wish our nominee, Aidan Douglas, the best of luck in not only in the future, but in the pursuit of the Lloyd Cavers Scholarship. Thank you.
My name is Mitchell Duran, and I'm a teacher at FP Walsh School. I had the pleasure this year of nominating Tess Provost for the Honoring Spirit Indigenous Student Award. Tess is an amazing person. She's kind, caring, thoughtful, understanding. Tess is respectful, and she accepts all people. She has a growth mindset. Tess learns from her mistakes, and she strives to grow as a person. Tess is involved in our school community. She's a part of student leadership. She works hard in her academics, and she's been a part of a variety of different sports teams in our athletics department. Tess is resilient. Tess has had to overcome some pretty difficult challenges in her life, and honestly, at Walsh, we've been amazed at how well she has overcome those challenges. We're so proud of her. We're so lucky to have the opportunity to teach her and to learn from her, and we cannot wait to hear the results of this award.
Okay, Tanzi. My name is Cherise Prairie, and I am here with Maria Helm to introduce Christina Lissert, FP Walsh's school nominee for the grade 10 to 12 Honoring Spirit Indigenous Student Award.
Christina is a quiet soul who supports others in their studies, as well as showing immense patience and kindness. She is an amazing role model and demonstrates leadership by supporting others and speaking up for them in times of need. Academically, Christina demonstrates dedication to completing her schoolwork to the best of her ability and has excellent attendance.
Christina is an excellent student, role model, and leader in the Walsh School community and beyond. Christina is very proud and interested in her Métis culture. She willingly shares her traditions and is interested in learning more. During her time at Walsh, Christina leads fellow cadets in their flag bearer duties during the Remembrance Day ceremony. She proudly wears her Métis sash with her uniform to represent her culture for all of us to see, as she does for us today.
Hi, I am Christina Lissert.
Christina is a warrant officer for the 2384 Kainai. She has completed her star level training to the gold star level and participated in a 5-year workshop on leadership. She has completed her cadet level training 1, master cadet level 1, and received the National Star of Excellence. She carries herself with pride and in honor of her grandfather who fought for Canada.
Her generosity to others and her desire to contribute is genuine. FP Walsh is very honored and proud to present Christina Lissert as our high school nominee for the Honoring Spirit Indigenous Student Award. Congratulations, Christina.
Congratulations, Christina.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, just want to say congratulations to all the nominees. Keep working hard and reaching for those dreams. You've done an amazing job so far. So on behalf of the board, we just want to say congratulations.